Welcome back. It's time for our good news story of the day. Our next guest moved from Oregon to Iowa to start an organic farm that provides food and service learning to their community. Welcome, Mollie and Tobin Krell. Good morning, you guys.
Hi, guys.
Coming to us. Is that your greenhouse there on the farm?
Yeah, it is. It's actually a high tunnel. It just kind of helps us extend the season a little bit on either end, and we use it to get all of our starts going.
Tell us about your farm.
So we are in southeast Iowa, and we're actually originally from Iowa, and the land that we're operating on has been in Mollie's family since 1839. Yeah, so quite a while, and when we moved back here about 6 years ago, there's about 20 acres that had been conventionally row cropped, and we decided, we kind of sat down with the family and said, hey, we have this idea about, kind of creating this nonprofit where we're feeding people, we're growing food and creating a natural habitat. So we are growing organically in about 5 acres, and then we have about 14 acres that we've put into a pollinator habitat because pollinators are important to our food systems. If it wasn't for them, about a third of our food wouldn't be here. So it's important for us to create that habitat for them.
I like the way that he talks to. Yeah. I like the couple interaction you're having right now during this conversation. It's very sweet.
Did you know all of this, or did you learn all of this?
It's been a learning process.
We're not.
We Google and read all the time.
Yeah. And we talked to a lot of our elders and folks who've been doing this a while. We, part of what draws us to this work too is I think we didn't really know much of any of this stuff growing up, and we kind of had a little raised bed in Portland, and it's like, oh yeah, we just throw some seeds in the ground and things work, and that's not always exactly how it works. But, we just have been learning, and again, just
asking questions.
Going for it.
Talk about the programs and then how it works. How do people get those cherry tomatoes, for example, that they want?
Yeah, they look so pretty.
They look great.
Okay. The programs, one of the things we're focused on, like you said, was service learning. And so we bring youth and adults out, really any age, and kind of come and learn by doing. And in that, we find that a lot of the youth and folks that we work with who might suffer from anxiety or depression or things like that really find therapy in getting their hands dirty and kind of cultivating and watching things grow. And so that's just important for us to provide that space. Yeah.
You're right. They really like each other.
Greatest,
it's really nice.
It is the greatest two-part conversation.
Yes, it's really great to watch you two interact. Mollie, what does a typical visit to the farm consist of? Mollie does not want to talk. I just noticed that she was like, oh no.
No, it's cool. We kind of circle up. He has a background in conflict resolution and mediation, and so we gather, we think about our space that we're in, and we're mindful of where we're at, and we just pretty much go through the barn, the space where we always come together, and with a lot of educational educational stuff. And then we work our way through the flower garden, and then through the 5.5 acres of CRP plus our vegetables. And we taste as we walk, and just kind of learn and see what we're doing. I get really nervous.
Mollie, can you ever have an argument with Tobin? Is it possible? Like, he deals in conflict resolution. Can you argue with him?
It's pretty hard, we work together every day, so we're pretty good, partners. So
we saw the chicken coop. Kelly, that's all she's ever wanted is a chicken coop. One day she'll probably get one.
I will never get one. It's like
Kelly,
my pipe dream that will never happen.
Hang in there. Right?
Yeah.
We're all going to pitch in for the coop.
Yeah.
But we're just curious about the eggs and the orangeness of the yolks. Could you give us great detail about that orangeness?
They're so
Okay,
delicious.
Yes. So we have a number of birds, and not all eggs are white. We have brown eggs and green eggs and blue eggs. There's a lot of diversity here on the
Natural
farm.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, but the yolk is amazing. It is a very deep, like almost orange, and it's like, especially if you're making like a hollandaise sauce or something like that. Like
Yeah.
you can't go do anything else like that. You have to
Do
go.
you have fresh tarragon in there?
Oh yeah,
Well, let's go. We
We
can
have
make
lots
some
of
hollandaise right now.
there we go.
We should.
You have cows? You have milk?
No cows. We're in the city, and we had to go to the city council to get a chicken permit so we could have chickens.
chickens that we have now.
So I don't think they would go for cows.
Cattle. All right, the cattle permit's not coming
Well,
soon.
if you ever do get cattle or goats or anything like that, I know how to milk them. I learned here on the show, so I can be of service to you. But I'm
Perfect.
very argumentative, Tobin. You may have met your match if I come work on that farm.
Hey, it's great to meet you both, Mollie and Tobin. Thanks for coming on, and continued success with the programs.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Wait, let's see what they do. What do they do now? What are they going to do?
I know, I
What are they
really
gonna do?
like them.
There they go. Hey!